Have you ever wondered how selling of your HDB timeline is going to be like? In this video, I have a quick overview to understand a little bit on selling a HDB timeline is going to be. We start off with the whole process of OTP. It just means that the buyer and the seller have established a price to transact the property, and this is the price that they are both agree on. In exchange for that option to purchase given by the seller, the buyer have to transfer 1,000 deposit from the buyer to the seller. Given the OTP timeline, there is 21 days for the buyers to exercise the OTP. So in these 21 days for the buyer itself, they will need to firstly request for valuation. The very next day upon the receiver of the OTP, they will have to submit the valuations request on the HDB website. Once the valuation is out from the HDB, the buyer will then decide what are the financing options for their purchase. Thereafter, they will exercise the OTP. So once the buyer have exercised the OTP, the buyer will have transfer $4,000. There are three criteria to exercise this option to purchase. Number one is to pay the seller the remaining $4,000. Both these sum add up together will be a deposit for the transaction itself. Secondly is to sign on the acceptance in the options to purchase. And also, lastly, the third condition is to transfer the OTP contract to the seller. The next step is to submit the case. So in the options to purchase itself, you will date that what is the